Alright, so I got the door panel off. I have this disconnected. I might be moving this around somewhere. Don't know where yet. But I'm going to be working on the door panels today. So hopefully I'll be able to get those done and on. That should help. So basically I have the whole panel with the top piece. And basically just traced this. I like the fit of this door panel, so I'm just going to be making a template with that and then slapping it on and using some steel to brace it, and then I'm going to build it up. So I'm going to show you that progress. Alright, so I got this piece cut, modified it a little bit. I'm probably going to end up chopping this piece off and just leaving the factory piece on and then fiberglassing it. So right now what I'm working on is extending the window crank. What I want to do is extend this out about 4 inches so it'll clear the door and then I can still actually use it. So what I'm doing, a little blurry, but I'm going to be drilling a hole through that, tapping that so I can run a 5/16 rod through, because this is all aluminum so I can't weld to this. So I'm going to run this over, run a 5/16 rod through this, weld it so it'll actually spin. Then I'll put a piece of this inside here, I'll shave it down, run it inside, and then I'll actually drill and tap that piece so I can run the factory window crank. So hopefully that should work. It's going to be a little bit longer project than I anticipated, but that's what I'm doing now. And then I'll be running some bolts to be able to bolt the door on. And yeah. Alright, so here's what I did. The threaded rod is through there. And then just basically cut a little piece, send it through, and then welded it on. So now as I turn this, window's going up and down, so it works. I decided not to do all the fancy tapping and drilling and whatever because it wasn't working very well, and so this will be sticking up past the door, and I'll probably just weld a piece onto this or something. I'll figure it out later because I don't really care right now, but that's what's on there. Alright, so I got some PL on the door now. Gobbed it on, used the whole tube, and now I'm going to stick this on there and shoot some screws in. Got some ideas for some leg bolts and anchors and stuff, but I'll probably just use some screws to hold it in there for now. Alright, so here is what I got out of the door so far. It's kind of hard to see, but the panel's on. I did lay a 2x4 across the bottom to seal the bottom so it hangs over the lip, and basically just disassembled the door latch. So I have a little pull cable there, and it works out pretty good. So that'll be my baseline to start from, and then I'll lay some wood around there, and that should be built up enough for those speakers. So you can see it actually closes pretty good around the top. I'll probably use some weather stripping and seal that better. When I want to get out, pull that, pretty slick. And then there's my window crank.